Hiya, I'm Izzy. I'm a Student Content Shaper here at UoB, and if you're starting your studies here at Birmingham, then welcome. Today I'm here to give you some tips and advice on setting up a UK bank account, because it's really important that you set one up before you start studying here, because it will help you manage your money more easily, including setting up any automated payments you may need to make for bills or for getting paid for any work that you may do. If you're a home or a UK student, you may already have a bank account, but it might be worth looking into changing it over to a student account, because there are some additional benefits that come along with these, including things like an overdraft or extras like a taste card or a rail card. So these things are really worth looking into. If you're an international student who is studying in the UK for more than 6 months, then you'll definitely need to set up a UK bank account. In case you don't already know, the official currency of the UK is the pound sterling, which is also known as the pound. Most places on campus and around the city are cashless, so that means you need to use a card. So setting up a bank account will really help with this, so that you have a card to pay with. Plus, it's also ideal if you're not travelling around with a lot of cash on you from day to day. Which bank do I choose? It's important to do a lot of research into the different banks. As I mentioned before, other banks have different benefits than others, so it's worth looking into which one suits you best. So take your time to complete some research and compare before you arrive. I really recommend looking at websites such as moneysavingexpert.com, and if you just Google it, often there's a lot of websites that kind of give you some comparisons, so I'd recommend doing that. For international students in particular, I recommend you visit the UK Council for International Student Affairs website, as this has a lot of useful guidance and advice. During Welcome Week, which is the first week of uni before your studies start, there will be an opportunity to meet the banks, where there'll be a lot of representatives from different banks within the Birmingham city centre, so you can have a talk to them and see what kind of things they offer and how to set up a bank account if you need to talk to someone in person. More information about this will be on the Welcome web pages, so look out for that and come along if that's something that interests you. What will I need to open a UK bank account? Before you open an account, it's really important you check which documents you're going to need to present. Depending if you're a home or international student, these can vary, but they're often a passport or a form of photo identification, biometric residence permit card if you have one, and a letter that confirms your registration with the uni, as well as showing your address in the UK or overseas. You can download your proof of study letter once you have completed your online registration from the uni. But do remember that each bank may have different requirements to open a bank account, so do make sure you check that, especially if you're an international student. Opening your bank account may take up to 3 weeks, so make sure you have access to any money you might need until then, as you might have to wait a little while. And finally, don't stress. There's a lot of useful help and guidance out there, especially with the university, so if you are finding it stressful, then just reach out, maybe come along to the stalls in Welcome Week. Good luck and enjoy your UoB Welcome Week.